Hi there and welcome back to Valley por Vida. Well, earlier in the show, we brought you fun facts about running, but of course, we've also got our cars, right? Well, if you do get in your car, it's best to be safe. And one way of doing that is knowing all about motorist insurance. Luckily, we had the chance to speak with an expert for all the need-to-know info that you're gonna want to have the heads up on.
Underinsured motorist coverage protects you as well. If the other person's at fault, their insurance has already accepted liability, but they don't have enough coverage. You know, most of the time the vehicles we get off the lots are worth more than the state limits, which is a minimum $25,000. You're driving off the lot with a $35,000 vehicle and get hit by someone that doesn't have enough coverage. Underinsured motorist coverage steps in and helps also cover the damages. Helps you as a client to have enough to get the value of your vehicle, to get the coverage that you need. So just recently we had a client that had a total loss on their vehicle. The other insurance company already accepted liability and they were at fault. But because they didn't have enough coverage to repair the total loss damage, the vehicle was worth close to $30,000. And the other company had policy limits, which was at $25,000. We called Farmers. Farmers stepped in and was able to cover the damages to the total loss. And later, they would subrogate to the other insurance company, which means they go after them, trying to get recuperate the damages. But nonetheless, they were able to help our customer. An example of an uninsured motorist claim is say that you're driving down the road and someone were to hit you that doesn't have insurance. Let's say that they don't carry enough coverage or they don't carry coverage at all. An uninsured motorist is where you would claim your vehicles to get repaired, fixed, if in case you have any damages or injuries. If you have questions over your current policy or you would like a quote, you can reach me at 956-600-8030, or you can come by the office. I'm located here in Palmhurst at 123 West Mile 3 Road, Suite A104. I'm right here near the intersection of Conway and 3 Mile Line.
It's important to learn all about the different ways that you can help keep your family safe. And speaking of learning, it's actually time now to introduce you to one Valley student who's inspiring peers around her, and she's excited for graduation. So here's today's Student Spotlight segment.
Hello, my name is Ebony Solis. I'm a senior at Harlingen High School South. I'm still a little bit undecided, but I plan on either majoring in history, psychology, or international studies. I'm still looking at and exploring of what I want to do. As for colleges, I've applied out of state and in-state, but if I stay in state, I'll probably go to UT Austin. I think it really did start though when I was really young. I had a lot of great teachers from Ben Milam Elementary and Boys and Girls Club advisors. But also at home, I've always had a really great support system with my mom and my dad, my grandparents, even my uncle and Thea. And yeah, I've just had really great teachers who've always been willing to help me do whatever I wanted to do, whether it's extracurriculars, staying after school, or taking me places. Just everyone's always been ready to lend me a hand wherever I needed one. To any students who go to school in the Rio Grande Valley, I recommend that you guys, first of all, just don't be afraid to reach out to people, whether it's your teachers. Don't be afraid to take extra opportunities, even if it's something you've never done. And also just, yes, be willing to study and go the extra mile to ensure that you're getting the grades you really want. So yes, guys, this is a new year. It's a new way to go, and there's a bunch of different opportunities that we could take. There's a lot of things you can do, whether it's virtual volunteering or even just starting your own projects, which I know I've done. So just don't be afraid to, get out of your shell and do something different this coming year. I just really want to thank a lot of my Ben Milam teachers. That school is amazing, and they really do raise great leaders, even at Coakley. But some teachers that really did stand out to me were my second grade teacher, Miss Ganthu, Vicky, my Boys and Girls Club advisor, and just even Miss Duran from Coakley Middle School. So thank you guys so much for always believing in me.
It's nice to see Ebony doing so well in school and becoming involved in so many different activities. In fact, Donna ISD has also been working hard to provide students with a well-rounded education that's valuable and long-lasting. With an education that not only will provide them with necessary skills for their future careers, but with an education that will help improve their lifestyles and overall well-being. That's why their campus has introduced yoga classes as a good resource, not only for physical activity, but overall mind and body health. So here's more on how yoga is helping shape the lives of students at Donna ISD in today's Destination Education segment.
Hi, I'm Angela Dominguez. I'm the new superintendent for Donna ISD. So excited to talk to you guys today about the great things that are happening in our district for the health and wellness of our children. We're really excited to introduce you to Dr. Villanueva. She is our Director for Academic Supports and has initiated an amazing program in Donna ISD. It is unique across the country. We knew coming out of the pandemic that our students were going to have vast needs with social emotional learning and just their overall health and well-being. And we're so excited that her team has worked really hard to offer our students yoga as an opportunity to increase their well-being, but also to work through how to relax and how to help with processing things that have been very difficult over the course of the last 2 years. We're seeing tremendous outcomes with our students, with our families in terms of how they're receiving this. And we're so excited about the opportunities that our students have to grow and be healthy in Donna ISD.
Well, I'm very excited to let everybody know about our district initiative this year that has really gotten us closer with our students. With the whole pandemic that has happened, we've really taken a good look at the needs of our students, and we really have to address the social and emotional needs of our students. And so one district initiative that we started this year is incorporating yoga into our PE classes in all levels from elementary, middle school, and high school. So our awesome PE coaches have done a tremendous job in introducing yoga into their PE curriculum. And so far we have gotten a phenomenal response from our students, our administrators, and our parents. And so we're very excited to introduce this particular skill that is really helping our students to help self-regulate their emotions, especially when they are going through tough times, through emotional stress. So these skills will help our students really help self-regulate their emotions and really keep their emotions in check, especially when it comes to the academic learning. Many students do go through a lot of anxiety when it comes to reading or math, or even things that they may be experiencing at home. So these breathing techniques, for example, can help our students refocus again and stay in touch with their emotions, but also doing it in a way that's going to be healthy and productive. So for more information, anybody can reach out to our PE coaches, even our campus administrators, and they can specifically go over how the program is going at their particular campus. And that way, if there's any questions, feel free to ask. You can also contact our Department of Academic Support for any guidance.
I'm telling you, yoga and running are good for the mind and body, both of them. And now it's actually time for our social media shout-outs of the day. Here's someone who takes part in running often. Valley Por Vida's at Made Films actually ran in the SPI jailbreak in 2019 with his wife Minnie, and it was an exciting 5K and a fun obstacle run. They both had a blast. Of course, we had so many people comment on his photo. Viewer Jared Kyle Sanchez, for example, said, "That looks like a lot of fun, guys," which I totally agree with. We're so proud of Mark and Minnie. I can't wait to see what other fun runs that they'll take part in the future. All right, well, that's all we've got for now. Thanks again so much for joining us today, and be sure to tune in again next time on Valley Por Vida. We'll see you then.